Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy Baldy yet again, coming in with a new Death Battle reaction. It just came out earlier today. Hulk versus Godzilla. That's a very cool mashup. It's a hard one. I want to lean towards Hulk, but I know you do not discount Godzilla. That guy is a beast, yo. The king of the monsters. Oh, man. Though, if I had to make a guess and a gamble, I have to go with Hulk. However, I could easily lose that bet. But anyways, let's get on with it. Do not forget to go to the Death Battle channel and subscribe to them, show them support. Their video, I am simply reacting. Anyways, without that being said, let's get on with it.
The Hulk versus Godzilla.
Marvel's Green Goliath against the King of the Monsters.
Nice.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
The Hulk is the personification of the enemy which lurks under the surface of us all. We have to control that enemy within ourselves, or we can't control the conduct of the world. Bill Bixby. See the creator? I'm a little ignorant of who created the Hulk. I always thought it was Stan Lee, but usually it's Stan Lee and other people, so.
What is the Hulk? Is he man? Is he monster? Or is he both?
He's a mean green smashing machine, the angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma scientist of all, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner.
But just before it went off, Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day, Bruce Banner died.
And became the Incredible Hulk. A pissed-off giant who must be really glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall and stronger than 10 million men, the Hulk emerges when Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
But
Damn
it's
right.
even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Like Joe Fixit, the original Grey Hulk. He's a cunning gangster and the only Hulk who's got that drip.
The Devil Hulk is a violent, overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
Holy shit! Somebody actually drew this?
But the Hulk everyone knows.
Background, full name, Robert Bruce Banner. Height 8, as I imagine he's the Hulk, 8 feet. Weight, 1,400 pounds, damn. Height as Bruce, 5'10", makes sense. Weight, 128 pounds. Alter egos, Devil, Fractured Sun, Green Scar, Guilt, Joe Fixit, Professor, Savage, Worldbreaker. Abnormal alters, Doc Green, Claw, Maestro, oh cool, the Maestro Hulk. Mindless Hulk, Null, Titan, Uber Hulk. Former ruler of Sakaar, likes puppies.
The big guy is known as Savage Hulk. It seems he also developed from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality. Though I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets. Hulk.
Oh yeah, from Planet Hulk, it's pretty cool. Powers, gamma radiation manipulation, extrasensory perception, immortality via resurrection, radiation absorption, rapid regeneration, reactive adaptation, super genius intelligence, Bruce, super speed, super strength, okay.
What do you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker!
Without
Fuck
Bruce's
yeah.
temperament, the Hulk's power and fury surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's
Favorite
a king
personality.
and a conqueror.
Feats, battled on par with Odin Force Thor, broke first firmament, chains, and a pactum Aturinus. Escaped a dimension of infinite density, lifted 150 billion tons of rock, overpowered the one above all. Oh, I'm sorry, the one below all, excuse me. The one below all shook all dimensions tied to the crossroads, defeated Abomination, Gladiator, Hercules, Juggernaut, Sentry, Thing, the Avengers. Boom.
Gamma, he can utilize and absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds. Even getting ripped apart by Wolverine barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
It gets weirder. Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes and read
didn't know
people's
that.
minds? Oh, also, he can see ghosts!
Fateful day, he opened the green door.
You know how we said the bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below place, the hell beneath
Oh.
hell, the lowest possible dimension of reality.
It's trippy, but whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The green door did get
Damn.
locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple times. Not a problem.
It turns out that third form of Gamma, this anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all, the dark side of the one above all.
That's right, God has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is the Hulk? An uncontrollable monster? A prison for a tortured soul? A super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't overthink it, Wiz. Hulk is Hulk, and Hulk's the strongest one there is.
Now for my boy Godzilla. Godzilla is the son of the atomic bomb. He is a nightmare created out of the darkness of the human soul. He is the sacred beast of the apocalypse. Tomoyuki Tanaka. Damn, that's that's pretty cool. They're both pretty cool introductions, I gotta admit. Damn. Talk about a statement.
The year was 1946. The press gathered at Bikini Atoll to witness the power of the nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient stirred.
Godzilla, the king of the monsters. He was pretty pissed off over the worst wake-up ever, so he swam to Japan for one hell of a crash out.
Japan was still
For real.
recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed prophetic. The bomb was just the beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes. And the most epic
Ha.
war ever.
Yes! Oh! It's the
Over
shit.
the years, there have been many iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons, there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping around, not including Manila, the Scrappy-Doo of kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy-Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla
Background name, I imagine that means Gojira. Height, 165 feet at minimum. Weight, 20,000 tons at minimum. AKA King of the Monsters. Evolutions. Oh, Burning. Critical Mass. Evolved. Nightmare. Nightmare option. Rage. Shin forms. Super. Ultimate mode. Santa Claus. No, really. President of the USA and Looney Tunes? Ah, sorry. I gotta take out these damn captions.
is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his entire history,
Oh.
focusing on the larger releases. In most iterations, Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing 165 feet tall, at minimum, Koji smashes through skyscrapers with ease. He's so casual about bullets and...
Dude, Shin Godzilla was something else. I definitely recommend that, but I would say Godzilla, I think was minus one. Holy shit, that one was pretty cool too. Best atomic breath ever. Like straight to the name. Perfect, beautiful. But Shin Godzilla, man, that's something else too.
Energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse out of his whole body, creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
His breathing laser can even break through dimensions, like when he found himself face to face with a giant mech, piloted by Hatsune Miku?
Oh my
There's
goodness.
also a number of
Powers, atomic breath, variants, laser eyes, molecular beam, spiral heat ray, tail beam, vapor breath. adaptive evolution, amphibious nature, energy absorption and conversion, flight of sort, magnetism, nuclear pulse, phased array radar, rapid regeneration, reality and casualty manipulation.
Exclusive powers. Shin Godzilla can fire rays.
Like I said, I'm going for Hulk, but Godzilla is not to be underestimated under any circumstances. I can easily lose that bet. But anyways.
From his tail.
And Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his eyes. Pew, pew.
Effectively a living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats automatically. Such awesome might, he's battled the most dangerous of foes, like King Ghidorah.
King Ghidorah, dude, I'm sorry. No disrespect to Godzilla. He is the man, the king of the monsters. But I am a King Ghidorah fan through and through. I love the motherfucker. I loved him in the King of the Monsters. He was just... Oh, he was the shit. I'm sorry, but I was kind of rooting for him. Not because I have an issue with Godzilla, but I just love King Ghidorah. He is so badass, dude. Like, seriously. He was so cool in the movie. Like, he was... I just loved him. As a kid, King Ghidorah is my man. Just saying.
But sadly, OG Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
The Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate.
This was presented in Godzilla King of the Monsters, the Oxygen Destroyer, which, if I remember correctly, is the catalyst that leads up to the creation of Destroyer, which is basically like the worst, most messed up kaiju ever. One could say, even beyond King Ghidorah. His real enemy and rival. No, Ghidorah is more of a rival in most cases. Destroyer is just pure abomination that has to be destroyed. That guy was something else. And I remember correctly, it's what creates the Oxygen Destroyer is what creates Destroyer eventually. But
and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
He got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla. He never really dies. You can blow off his head, explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
And
Shin
super
Godzilla. Feats annihilated Earth with a Space Godzilla, consistently matches guidance speed, destroys universes via singular points, survived multiple black holes, tanked a planet-busting meteor in final wars after defeating every kaiju on Earth, defeated Destroyer, Gigan, God Demon, Kaiser, Ghidorah, Kong, Mechagodzilla, and Space Godzilla.
He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid, and sometimes even people. I'd say there's two types of Godzillas, the monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
It's even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly! What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a trans-temporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the place.
This archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a demonic Oni, Ultima is vicious. Just walking through Tokyo started 1,000 earthquakes around Japan. Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over 300 feet tall and growing ever more as archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building.
You gotta watch that anime.
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
It can go either way, honestly. It can go either way.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Woo, let's go. Nice.
Godzilla has reached the city. So far, the evacuation is... Wait, look!
Oh, damn. Nice. The end Godzilla -1. Yeah.
All right, Hulk. Time for me to take over. We don't want any
Damn.
No! Hulk stays!
Nice. Oh, damn. Oh, super cool. Dude, there we go. That is the atomic breath. The best of them all, dude. I'm sorry, but the one from Godzilla -1. Oh, dude. Something else, yo. Oh, nice.
Strong ice on the world!
For real.
Take out!
Oh, damn, dude. They're both very similar. Nice. That's right. Ooh, that is so sick.
Stupid lizard.
Oh.
I think I understand.
Oh, damn.
It's been days since the battle began, and the red dust is spreading. Godzilla has grown in size, but we believe we are...
How does it work? Well, smash.
Ha, for real.
1,000,000,000,000 trillion to 1 and rising. That's the odds.
Oh, damn, that's so
Chance to
cool.
nullify the madness behind the monster. 2 + 2 is 5.
Nice.
A right angle is 80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive. Like gamma. 1,000 times. 1,000,000. 1,000,000,000,000. I just need 1. You did it, big guy. We did it.
Oh.
Okay, run this by me. What happened?
It's complicated, so let's break this down into 3
Yeah.
categories. First up, power. Most versions of Godzilla can shrug off black holes and extinction level events, tag beyond light speed foes like Gigan, blow up planets. However, the Hulk is beyond that.
The big guy clapped a universe to bits and shook the infinite
feats
dimensions
of
linked
power.
to the crossroads. In a straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616 Hulk smashes the power advantage.
But factoring in Ultima changes things. The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in
Against
power
Noel.
becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and stats.
Especially when you look at their immortality.
This was practically a never-ending death loop. Even with
Yes.
their healing factors, both
I was
could
wondering.
technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent what was happening in those other dimensions. So let's examine the layers of their multiverses. Marvel's Cosmos has
okay.
infinite higher dimensions, which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the House of Ideas, the domain of the one above all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real question is, if they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal superdimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach through a singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond our understanding.
Who made a device with those
love
particles that
and the
break
technology.
space-time, like the diagonalizer? Who made a supercomputer that scanned the infinite multiverse with the speed of a hypermind, like the dimension calculator? Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including
For real.
Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe and he could continue the fight.
He had all the time in the infinite multiverse.
There was only one way this could end, and only one person who could make it so.
Even among gods and monsters, man was the ultimate weapon.
The winner is Bruce Banner.
Next
Nice.
time on Death Battle.
Oh, who is it? Oh,
Subscribe and
Ruby
join
versus
as a member
Maka.
to see
Huh.
more Death Battle.
not too familiar. Not too familiar with them. Okay, so that was Hulk versus Godzilla. This time I actually won. Predicted very well. Yeah. Like I said, I was actually like very questioning because, you know, they're both immortal, but I like how they use that example with the most powerful Godzilla being defeated by the intelligence, you know, with the technology, which is something that someone like Bruce Banner can replicate. And with the combined power of Hulk and that's believable. There was enough to defeat someone like Godzilla. Because technically they were both technically just undying and immortal, you know. That little extra factor had to make the difference in my opinion. Now, if you disagree with the results, by all means, let me know in the comment section why it's wrong or why this could never happen. I'm willing to listen. I like a different perspective, but personally, I'm a little satisfied. And don't get me wrong, I'm actually more of a Godzilla fan than I am a Hulk fan, but I was going with Hulk because, you know, For what I've seen Hulk do, seems to be more in comparison to Godzilla. Not really for what we saw in this video. But, I don't know. Hulk's the strongest there is. What else can I say? But either way, great battle. Do not forget to go to DeathBattle, subscribe to them, support them, their video. I am simply a reactor. If you like my reaction, if you have it in you, please do me a favor. Give me a like and subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. How about your bro? This is your boy Brown Baldy. Thank you so much for joining me. And y'all have a good rest of your day. And y'all take care.